Welcome back to M Hood Fishing. It is almost 2 p.m. in the afternoon and it is almost 80 degrees out here. I'm just off the Sabine River. It was pretty cold all last week, really poor fishing. Downright winter temperatures is what it was, but not today. Yesterday it was around 70. Today it's almost 80 degrees, 79, maybe 80 is what it'll get up to. I have till 6 to fish. I have catfish gear with me. We're gonna hike down to a different spot that I've never been to on the Sabine River. We're gonna go downriver, but I don't have bait. I have red wigglers and I have one of my telescopic Tenkara looking rods, one of those 4 or 7. I think I got it for $7. I'll show it to you in a bit. I got to get to a spot first. Let's go through the woods. I just found something really interesting. I've never been down here before, so this is totally a surprise to me. This must have ended up here during a flood. Look at this. River's right here, so it's not like it's out in the middle of the woods, but it is kind of out in the middle of the woods. But the river is right there. So, wow. Pretty cool looking. I don't want it. There you go. There's a good picture of the boat. This is the spot that I was hiking to. I could see this on satellite, but I could not see the boat because I can't see down in the trees on satellite. Check it out. This is a bend. Should be a nice little hole here. Should have cats, bowfin, and other things in it. But can I catch bait here? Because all I have are red wigglers, and time is a ticking. This rod here is called a travel rod. It's a telescopic king pole, but it's not made out of cane. This dry creek up here around this bend that I chose to fish today has water in it. I didn't know it had water in it. Just discovered this. This probably doesn't have bait in it, but just for shoots and ladders. What does it have in it? It is super shallow. Looks like it's got a bunch of minnows in it. Little minnows. So basically I've tied 6-pound test to the end of this rod, and we're going to drop shot on a size 6 Aberdeen with a little bit of red wiggler. Use a 1/16 ounce teardrop. We're going to explore this deadfall. We're behind the root ball of that tree. We can come around this side and check it out. Ooh, we got easy access, nothing in our way. No Bigfoots, no critters. There's been a lot of Bigfoot sightings in this area. Not that I believe that, but that's what it is. Wow, there's even more deadfall down here. That's a legitimate log jam there. I'm starting to face reality. This might not be the video that I planned. This looks like it's going to turn out to be a bait adventure on a river that I'm not familiar with. So we might have to hike somewhere else and find bait. So what we're going to do is, if this doesn't pan out in the next 5 minutes, what I'm doing right now, we're going to hike up to a trash pile or a log jam, whatever you want to call it. It's just upstream here, and try to catch bait. And yes, it's not lost on me that I have not made it easy for myself. Maybe I should have brought out conventional gear, but I didn't, because I didn't want to make it easy on myself. I decided to make it even more difficult on myself today and quit smoking. So yeah, frustrating day over no reason. Hiking on. So I believe when the temperature rises really fast, it's about the same as when it drops really fast. This morning it was about maybe 41, 42 when I went outside with the dogs before 7 a.m. Before that it was a little cooler. It is now about 80 degrees. So we've come up about 40 degrees or less. That's pretty fast in just a few hours. So I think the fish are kind of in shock. All right, I'm up here. I want to get down there. I'm gonna go down this. All right. And once I'm down here, Where can I go? Looks like maybe I can get that way. It looks a little treacherous, but doable. This is that trash pile I was talking about. I don't think I'm going to be able to fish it easily unless I crawl up on the Deadfall somehow and get over there. I'm not 100% sure if this is doable, but let's get up here anyway and see. We're going to try and use the roots sticking out as steps, and here we are. We're up here. As you can see, I've got a kind of a drop right here to get down. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. When I say I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, that doesn't mean I'm not going to do it. I did it. I was able to do it. So, oh shoot. My bait's a little too far to reach. Hold on. For the most part, I'm confident up here because it's big, but this first part, I have to be careful as I walk across because it's piled up on here. If I step on it wrong, it could avalanche and take me to one side. Oh, I got through there just fine. Just fine. Wow, this is really cool. This is really a massive tree too. Whoa. Gotta be careful on this piled up stuff. I'm just gonna drop straight down and see what the depth is like there. Oh, I've got a fish down here now. Where'd he go? Oh, he got off. There's some fish down there. There's also stuff to wrap around. Here we go. Ah. Yes. Huh. Got some bait. A little tiny one too. But I can fish with that. I'm trying to put my bait in the bag and I'm already getting a bite here. Woo! Oh, I think a fish got me wrapped around something down there. Let's see if we can get it out without losing our stuff. Yay. One more time. There we go. Nice. Oh. Ooh, this is, you got me wrapped around, or are you nice? I used to do this a lot when I was younger here in the state of Texas, and this would happen all the time. Oh, you got to have patience. Patience didn't do anything for me there. Lost the tackle. Okay, we got to climb again. Ah. Back across Avalanche Central here. Ooh, we got it. Oh no, we got one more to go through. Doody-doody-doo. Normal day for M. Hood. Climbing treacherous root balls. I feel like flying. Yeah. I'm gonna give up on this spot. It's just really snaggy. Every time I get a fish on, it wraps me around stuff. There's a lot of fish there, but it's very, very snaggy, and I just want to move on. I'm frustrated. All right, I found another deadfall, but obviously I'm not on top of it. I'm underneath it. I am balancing, but we're gonna fish underneath it this time. This is a different one. I got something. Woo! I don't think this counts as bait, but this counts as a catch on a little red wiggler. Look what I got. It looks like maybe a spotted bass. My expectations were extremely low. Ooh, we're in kind of a quick, sort of sandy kind of mire of a hole. Let's come around it. See if we can land this fish. Yeah. We'll pull this in and we'll see if he is a spotted bass. That lateral line reminds me of one. See if he's got, see what his tooth path, yeah, what his patch feels like. Oh yeah, you got teeth there on your patch. It's a nice little chunky, crispy spotted bass on a red wiggler out of the Sabine River. My father thinks the Sabine right now looks more like a creek. His comment is that we have creeks that are bigger here in Texas. it's really low. That's why it looks really small, and there's very little flow. All right, this is supposed to be me catching bait, trying to get a catfish, catching everything else besides good bait, something like that. All right, we went to some interesting places. We saw some interesting things. The spotted bass was absolutely the best part of the fishing. It's about the only part, except for that little bluegill out of the snags. And I'm almost nicotine free, so even though I've been fighting a horrible headache throughout this whole adventure, I'm in a good mood, but I'm also ready to go because I'm losing the light and I'm hungry and I'm out of water and I could cry about 1,000 things. But I'm going to stop right there and say like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Woo. I'll see you next time, like tomorrow.